Have you ever looked at a team and wondered why they just click, while other teams seem to fall apart at the first sign of pressure? Well, I'm going to tell you, it's not luck. Great teams are built, not just found. And today, we're diving into this idea that trust isn't something you hope for, it's something you build by design, just like an architect with a blueprint. So let's get right to the heart of it. This is the big question for any leader, right? How in the world do you build a team that is genuinely all in, that's reliable day in and day out, and that is completely believable in what they're doing? That's exactly the puzzle we're going to piece together today. All right, so here's our game plan, our blueprints. First, we'll talk about becoming the architect of trust. Then we'll get into the real construction, starting with positive regard, fueling that with active engagement, aligning everyone with what we'll call super goals, and finally, executing with super objectives. Let's get into it. Okay, step one of our blueprint, you have to see yourself as an architect of trust. Now, this is so much more than just scheduling a few team building exercises. It's really a fundamental shift in how you think, a strategy for building a team that is, at its core, genuine, reliable, and totally believable. So where do we start building? Well, every great structure needs a solid foundation. And for us, that first pillar of construction is what we call positive regard. Honestly, this is the bedrock. Everything else is built right on top of this. So what is positive regard? It sounds kind of academic, but it's actually super simple and really powerful. It just means that you, as a leader, choose to operate from a default setting of belief in your people. You see them as capable, you believe their intentions are good, and you see their potential. It completely changes the dynamic. It's a real game changer. Okay, so how do you actually do this? 3 things. First, when something goes wrong, your first instinct should be to assume they had positive intent. Second, you have to actively look for your team's strengths, and when you see them, you call them out. And finally, when you give feedback, frame it around future success, not past mistakes. See, this builds people up. It never tears them down. So once that foundation of positive regard is firmly in place, we can start adding our next pillar. We're going to fuel this structure with active engagement. Now, engagement isn't just about keeping people happy, with pizza parties. It's about making them partners. Think of it like this. It's the difference between telling someone to build a wall and asking them to help you design a cathedral. It creates this incredibly powerful sense of ownership and commitment. So you drive engagement by pulling your team into the conversation. Let them have a voice in setting goals. Make sure you have real two-way communication channels where their feedback actually matters. And this is a big one. Delegate real responsibility, and then give them the freedom to get it done. That's how you turn employees into true stakeholders. All right, we've got a team that's built on respect and they're actively engaged. Now we need to point them all in the same direction. And that brings us to the next piece of our blueprint, setting a powerful vision with something called super goals. A super goal. Think of it as your team's North Star. This is not some small quarterly target. It's the big, ambitious, exciting why behind everything the team does. It's that vision that gets everyone out of bed in the morning, ready to pull in the same direction. But a vision without a plan is, well, it's just a dream, right? So our final pillar is all about execution. It's about taking that big, inspiring vision and making it real with super objectives. So if that super goal is the destination on the map, then super objectives are the turn-by-turn directions to get you there. They're specific, they're measurable, they break down that huge vision into concrete steps that people can actually work on right now. And this is where it all clicks together. The super goal is the big why, like become the industry leader. The super objective is the how. Increase our market share by 5% this quarter. You see the difference? One gives you that big, exciting purpose, and the other tells you exactly what to do next. You absolutely need both to win. So, let's just pull it all together. There you have it, the complete architect's toolkit. It's a system and it all flows together. You start by believing in your people. You involve them in the work. You unite them with a powerful vision, and then you empower them with a clear, actionable plan. That is the blueprint for building trust. And that really brings us right back to where we started. Trust doesn't just happen. It's not an accident. It is the intentional result of a well-designed leadership strategy. You are the architect. You build it. So, as we wrap this up, you have the blueprint. You've got the tools in your hand.
The only question left is, which one are you going to pick up and use first? What's the first step you're going to take to start building a stronger, more trusting team today?